Next hour is a little ode to yourself and what you've lived through during the last 12 months. I want you to find a cozy, comfortable space in your house or wherever you are. And that could be on the floor, as I am, or on a sofa, or just your favorite spot in your bedroom or in your living room, whatever space you find. This is what we're going to need for the next hour. Something comfortable to wear, something warm and loving to drink. You're going to need your journal or whatever you use to write in. And I'm also going to ask you to bring a few things to create an altar. So some of the basic things for an altar like this one is to have a base for the altar. And it can be something like this. I have this tray, which is really practical because I can transport it wherever I need to take it. For you, it might be a piece of cloth, or any sort of covering that is of value to you, or that is just practical or pretty to create an altar on. The other thing that you want to have on your altar is a candle, if possible, a symbol of light in your life, and something to represent the different elements. So right now what I have here are these little bowls. One has water in it, one has earth in it, some dirt. And whatever represents spirit to you, sometimes we use incense or palo santo or any other element or symbol that represents the soul and the spirit. Fire is represented by your candle as well. So go ahead and get that together. You can pause the video. Another thing that we use for our altars is something to represent the season, the moment of life that you're in. So we're just going to start simple, and then we'll develop the altar as we go along. If you'd like, you can bring yoga blocks or cushions, pillows. You might want to bring a blanket or something to wrap yourself with for our relaxation. So go ahead and get those things together and pause the video and then come back. So if you're seeing me now, you have all of your elements together. And we're just gonna take a moment at first to just settle in this moment, settle into this process that we're about to enter. Close your eyes, take a comfortable seat. Take a few breaths without needing to change the breath at the moment. Just tune into your breath. Each breath will allow you to arrive more present into this moment. A lot of times our thoughts are way ahead of ourselves. Our thoughts are sometimes very far from this exact moment. And just taking these few breaths at the beginning of any practice, or really at any moment of your day, will help you sort of gather yourself, gather your thoughts, gather your energy to be more wholeheartedly into this present moment. Now you're going to bring one hand to your abdomen, to your stomach, and the other over your heart. And these hands on your body, first of all, will help you feel your breath. And I want you now to try to make that lower hand move a little bit more. So that means inhaling with the intention of opening your lower, or your first phase of breath into your lower lungs. And so you're going to feel your abdomen move, perhaps your solar plexus. And this will also help you arrive more fully into the moment. Your lower chakras start to open and function a little bit more fully with this breath. So we connect to our sense of belonging, our sense of rootedness, the foundations of our soul, as well as our second chakra's guidance, which is to help us navigate the changes in life, the cycles, and better adapt to all of those changes. And our third chakra, located around this area of the abdomen, which is where we manifest, where we digest life, and where we have our largest source of energy, our powerhouse. And your upper hand is connecting to your heart, of course, and to your lungs. These hands in our body are also our means of giving ourselves love, right? When we caress our skin, when we massage ourselves, we use our hands. And our hands and arms are an extension of the heart chakra. So today, this gesture of your hands on your heart, on your energy centers of the lower body, are the first gesture of self-love, of gifting yourself this time. All right, good. Take one more deep breath. And at any time during this ritual, you are welcome to exhale through your mouth. This is one form of release that we have. Very, very available to us at any moment of the day. Good. So now you are going to bring your diary or your notebook close to you. You can hold it in your hands or place it on your lap, on your leg, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to thank this notebook, this diary, which is going to help us produce a very special form of alchemy that is going to flow from our minds through our arms and hands onto the page. And something magical happens there as we go through this very therapeutic ritual of writing. For a moment, you're just going to stay here with your diary or your notebook in your hands or between your arms. And you're going to go back towards the beginning of this year. Where did you start the year? How did you start the year? Do you remember who you were with? What that moment was like? And as soon as you start to receive images, maybe emotions, sensations, memories, you're going to open your diary. And at the top of a clean page, you're going to write down 2024. And this is going to be a stream of consciousness exercise, which means you write down words that don't necessarily need to make sense. You don't need to write complete sentences. We're just going to try to unload onto the page everything that comes to mind. And I'm going to give you some cues to help you go through this stream of consciousness. So We just started in January of 2024. I just want you to write down whatever comes to mind about the beginning of this year. Where you were at physically, where you were at emotionally, who you were with. Maybe you even remember some of your intentions, your New Year's resolutions at the beginning of this year. Just write anything down that comes to mind. And if nothing comes to mind, that's okay. The memories will come as we go along.